Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'd like to take you through sort of my top 10 power tool list. So these are 10 of the most useful power tools I have found. These are the 10 tools that I use the most when it comes to DIY and woodworking. Of course there are many other tools to consider, but this is just my top 10. So I've had a YouTube channel now for around 3 years. I've been uploading videos mainly to do with DIY, woodworking and that sort of thing. So if you'd like to check out those videos, please feel free to do so. And the idea of this video is that if you're getting into woodworking and DIY and you're wondering what tools to buy, these could be the tools for you. So with number 1, it's a belt sander. These are in no particular order. A belt sander is really useful for removing a large amount of material. If you have something really rough, like you can see like a desktop here, and a lot needs taking off it, it can remove a lot of material very quickly. And you can see here again with this scaffold board, it makes light work of sanding tasks. And you can also turn most of them upside down and use them for other things. I've got the head of a mallet here, and they're great for things like that also. Number 2 is a circular saw. Doesn't really matter what size, they all do pretty much the same kind of job. This is a cordless one that I have here, and it's really good to use for cutting long lengths. So if you've got a large sheet of wood and you want to make it smaller, it's nice and quick and easy to cut down a straight edge, making a long clean cut, and it saves a lot of time. So it's much better and quicker than using a handsaw. And they come with these guides that help you to get an accurate cut. So number 3 is a combi drill. So a combi drill or drill driver, these can drill into wood, plastic, metal, masonry, pretty much any hole you want to drill around the home. They're good for that. You can put plugs in the wall, screw in screws, you can put flat pack furniture together. So a combi drill is a must, and I would say a combi drill is probably my number 1 power tool, the most useful of all. Number 4 is the impact driver. These make really light work. If you've got a lot of long screws that you want to drive in, it's less sort of wear and tear on the wrist. They hammer home large screws. If you're putting decking in or building a fence or a summer house, you can really blast quite a few screws into wood with minimal effort with these. So these are very useful for a lot of outdoors projects. Number 5 is a jigsaw. These are really useful for cutting out any awkward shapes. I use a jigsaw very often. Every time I want to cut out a really awkward shape, you could use a bandsaw, but these are cheaper, more available, and more user friendly than a bandsaw. At number 6 we've got the miter saw. Again, this is really useful for cutting miters. You can get sliding saws and compound saws. So miter cuts say 45 degrees and different angles, really clean and accurate, and they also do bevel cuts as well. So they make light work of lots of repetitive cuts. So at number 7 we have an electric planer. These remove large amounts of material quickly. Say if you want to plane down a surface and make it flat, or you need to plane some off your door if it's expanded during the cold weather. These are good at doing that. At number 8 we've got the random orbit sander. These are really good at just general sanding, smoothing surfaces off, and they save a lot of time and they're much quicker than using conventional sandpaper. So at number 9 we have the router. These are really useful. You can get lots of different bits and attachments for these, and do profiling around edges, and you can even make signs, cut out letters. Very versatile tools, very useful. And you can see there all the different bits that you can get to do different jobs. At number 10 we have the table saw. These are really useful for ripping down pieces of wood to whatever width you want. So you can set the fence and then cut lots of uniform pieces of wood to the same size, and you can cut rough edges off wood and make things like garden trellises. And you can also do cross cuts and mitre cuts too. So that is about it for my top 10 list. If you did like the video, please remember to like and also consider subscribing for more DIY related videos. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.